Vera 1-4 on the season with an ERA of 4.26. He took the loss in the last outing that he had against CV. So Edom leading things off, a .341 hitter on the season. And the first pitch of the ball game swinging. There's a fly ball towards center field. Harrison going back. He's there to make the catch, and we've got one pitch, one out. So a can of corn for Harrison in center field. One down. That brings up Ryan Kataoka. Hitting .222 on the season, has 4 hits, all of them singles. He's walked 3 times for an on-base percentage of .333, and he will look to get things going with one out here in the top of the first inning. The Nitros come into the contest as a team, hitting .214, and their on-base percentage is .340. So Kataoka, a left-handed batter, standing in, and the pitch taken low, ball 1. So Vera up on the mound for the Mustangs, 1-4 with an ERA of 4.26. He's appeared in 7 games. A senior right-handed pitcher, 23 innings pitched. He's allowed 14 earned runs, 21 runs overall on 22 hits. The next pitch is taken low. Vera also has 21 strikeouts and 20 walks, so his ratio is pretty much 1-to-1. Swinging, there's a hot shot towards short that gets into left field past the glove of Harrison at short, who kind of olayed it. And that should go down as an error, but I don't know. Let's see what the scoreboard has. Let's see if they're going to actually do anything. Hit or error? Hit or error on that one? Hit? All right. Hit. All right, the consensus here in the stands, it's a hit, so we'll give Kataoka a hit. The first hit of the ball game for the Nitros. The Nitros do come into the contest with a 21-inning scoreless streak. They need to get some runs. Last year they had a 22-inning scoreless streak. They're at 21 right now, and that leads Darian Jenks to the plate, who takes the first pitch low, ball 1. So Jenks comes into the contest hitting .241. He has 13 hits, all of them singles. He does have 10 RBIs. He's walked 4 times. His on-base percentage, .288. Swinging at the pitch. There's a ground ball toward short, off the glove of Harrison. The second baseman picks it up. No throw, and that time it will be an error. And for the Nitros, they have runners on first and second. So a base hit and an error by the shortstop, the coach's son. And the Nitros with one out have runners on at first and second for the senior, Joel Leone. Leone hitting $179. He has 7 hits, 6 of them singles, 1 double. He's walked 7 times. He has an on-base percentage of .319, and he does have 3 RBIs. So you've got an RBI opportunity with a runner at second in Kataoka. Jenks over at first. And now we've got the pitcher Vera stepping off and resetting. Also streaming, Facebook.com/Edom Rocks Radio if you want a live video feed. And the pitch to the left-handed hitting center fielder for the Nitros is taken outside, ball 1. So it makes you wonder if Edom didn't have a little bit more patience at the plate. Swung at the first pitch, flew out to center field. I guess it was, a good pitch to go after, but maybe if you have a little bit more patience, there might be a situation here where the Nitros have the bases loaded. Here's the next pitch from Leone. Taken low, ball 2. Again, the Nitros looking to snap a 21-inning scoreless streak. They got the victory last year against Golden Valley of Merced, and then after that they went 22 innings without scoring a run, were shut out 4 consecutive games, and then in the third inning against the Flint Ridge Prep team, they scored a run in the third inning to snap the streak. So threatening here in the first inning, and the pitch is outside, ball 3. So Vera in a bit of a jam here, as he is a pitch away from walking the bases loaded. Again, you take a look at what Vera did. He went 4 1/3 innings against CV in his last outing, a 6-1 loss. Pitch catches the corner for the token strike. 3 balls, 1 strike to count. He allowed 6 runs, but it looked like only 1 was earned on 7 hits, striking out 3 and walking 4. So perhaps the numbers indicating that Muir is error prone. And there's ball 4 outside, and the bases are loaded. So Kataoka goes to third, Jenks to second, Leone with the walk. So with one out, we've had a single, an error, and a walk. And Vera trying to get out of the first inning without giving up a run. And with the bases loaded, that will bring to the plate Nolan Wong, the catcher. Hitting .233 on the season, has 10 hits, all of them singles. He does have 5 runs driven in. He's walked 8 times and been hit by a pitch. So with that .233 average, he's also has an on-base percentage of .353. Takes the pitch over for a strike. Double play gets you out of it. Next pitch out off the mark outside. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Guess there was a switch from last night when I got the lineup. Now Wong and Lucerian have swapped in the lineup for today. So Wong, a left-handed hitter, standing in with the bases loaded. Vera working from the windup. The pitch taken low. Throw down the first as Leon was well off the bag. Not in time, though, as Torres tries to apply the tag, but Leon gets back to the bag, and the count moves to 2 balls and a strike. So we've got the game here today. And then the Nitros will play Village Christian on Wednesday in a non-league game. And then they play Muir on Thursday at home. And that's the ball games for this week. So Vera working from the windup is ready and deals. And the pitch swinging. There's a chopper towards short taken there by Harrison. He goes to second for 1. The throw to first. Not in time. The run scores. And the Nitros on the board as Kataoka comes in from third. And Glendale snaps that 21-inning scoreless streak. And they take a 1-0 lead here in the top of the first inning. So Kataoka scores. Jenks goes to third. Leon is out at second on the fielder's choice. 6-4 on the putout. And I do believe Wong does pick up his 6th RBI of the season. And that brings to the plate the pitcher, Trent Lucerian. Hitting .194 with an on-base percentage of .275. Has 7 hits, 5 singles and 2 doubles. He's walked 4 times. He has 3 RBIs. Chance to help his cause a little more as he takes a pitch in there for a strike. He's got a runner at third. You do have a lot of room behind the plate area, so if there's a pass ball, wild pitch situation, we could see a run come in. Swinging, there's a ground ball towards short, taken there by the shortstop. He's now going to throw to first, off the mark, as Torres can't scoop it. That scores Jenks on his way to third, and holding there is Wong as Trent goes into second base. And for Harrison, the shortstop, having a tough first inning, he fielded the ball and went towards second base as if he was going to touch up the bag, and then decided to throw to first, and he threw it away pretty much. Allows a run to come across, and runners at second and third now. So Jenks scores. Another error in the books for the Mustangs. Wong at third. Trent at second, reaching on the error by the shortstop, and that brings up Mike Titchener. Hitting .242 on the season, takes a pitch on the outside corner for a strike. He has 7 singles and a double for his 8 hits, 4 RBIs. He's been hit by a pitch and walked twice. His on-base percentage is .305. Swinging, there's a bouncer back up the middle. Harrison has it. His plays to first. He throws, and this time it's good, and the inning comes to a close. So Titchener, 6-3 on the putout, but for the Nitros, they do pick up 2 runs. They do that on 1 hit. There were 2 errors and 2 men left on at the end of half an inning. Nitros 2, Mustangs coming up. We're back after this here on EdenRocksRadio.com.
You're a whole new generation. You're loving what they do. I put a Pepsi in the motion, but that choice is up to you. Hey, you're the Pepsi generation. Girls are down and taste the thrill of the day, and feel the Pepsi way. Taste the thrill of the day, and feel the Pepsi way. You're a whole new generation.
Sometimes I dream that here's me. Got to see, that's how I dream to be.
I dream I move,
I move,
I dream I groove, like if I
So we head to the home half of the first inning now. Nitros enjoying a 2-0 lead. So now after the first inning, they've scored 14 runs in the first inning of ball games this year. They've been outscored coming into today 17-12. So defensively, Aldretti, Leone, and Titchener in the outfield. Wong behind the plate, Kovarik up on the mound. Edom at third, Jenks at short, Kataoka at second, Lucerian at first. And the first pitch from Kovarik is over for strikes. So Amaris Harrison leading things off, followed by David Solis and then Arianis Harrison. If anyone should get on, the pitcher, Valente Vera. Left-handed batter standing in, Harrison. Hitting .386 on the season. Takes the next pitch for a ball. He has 17 hits, 3 doubles, 7 runs scored. Swinging, there's a ground ball towards second, taken there by Kataoka, knocks it down, picks it up, goes to second, and we've got the out. It wasn't pretty, but the job got done, and we've got one away. And that brings up David Solis. Solis, a junior, hitting .216 on the season. He has 8 hits, 7 runs scored, 6 RBIs, and of those 7 hits, or 8 hits, he has a double. He's a right-handed batter. Standing in. Gobert comes into the contest with a 1-5 record. His ERA is 5.65, and the pitch is high, goes to the backstop. If you're watching on Facebook, you probably saw the camera rattle. He's appeared in, this is his, 7th game? 31 innings pitched, 27 strikeouts, 43 walks. He's allowed 28 runs, only 25 earned, though, as the pitch is over for strike to Solis. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. And let's see, he's hit 5 batters. Collectively, the team ERA is 6.90. They've hit 24 batters and 115 walks. A lot of free passes. But pitch just swung on and fouled off, caught by the catcher, throwing a little tip, and so Solis down in the count, 0-2. But, I say but, because last week against Pasadena, at Pasadena, Kovarik went 5 2/3 innings, only allowing the 2 runs. His best outing of the season. Takes a pitch inside, does Solis, and the count evens 2 balls and 2 strikes. Against Pasadena, he struck out 3, only walked 5, allowed the 2 runs on 7 hits in that 2-0 loss at Pasadena. With 1 out, here's the next pitch, swinging. There's a little tapper back up the middle. Kataoka backhands it, throws, fading away from first base, and Solis beats it out on an infield hit. So the first hit of the ball game for the Mustangs. That brings up Arianis Harrison, a junior, brother to Amaris Harrison. I think they're both the coach's sons. A .225 hitter, has 9 hits in 40 at-bats, 2 triples. He does have some speed. 11 runs scored and 2 RBIs. Middle infielders double play depth. Third base looking for bunt. There goes the runner. The pitch is high. The throw down to second. Nowhere near anything, and a stolen base for Solis. So now an RBI opportunity at the plate for Harrison. And let's see if we can find the stolen base information that I had for the Mustangs. The pitch runs inside to the backstop. That allows Solis to go to third. That should run the count to 2-0. Harrison into his first year as head coach of the Mustangs, 7-7-1, showing bunt, the pitch taken low. I believe that moves the count to 3 balls and no strikes. We're in the bottom of the first inning. Nitros lead it by a score of 2-0. They got 2 runs in the top of the first, thanks to a couple of Mustang errors. Kovarik now working from the stretch with a runner at third, and the pitch to the plate is taken low, ball 4. Now we can expect Harrison to be taken off as he draws the walk. First walk offered up by Kovarik. That's his 44th free pass of the year. So runners at first and third with 1 out for the pitcher, Valente Vera. An opportunity to help his cause. He's a .255 hitter. There goes the runner. The throw is cut off. Holding at third is Solis, and now you've got runners at second and third. So the tying runs in scoring position. Second stolen base of the ball game for the Mustangs. And for Vera now with a chance to pick up 2 RBIs and tie the game. He has 10 on the season. That's second behind Amaris Harrison for the team lead. Infield drawn in, looking for the play at the plate. The pitch swung on, fouled off. Vera with 12 hits, 7 runs scored, 10 RBIs. He does lead the team with 4 doubles. A senior. He struck out 12 times, walked only twice, so he's up there swinging. Pitch chopped at the plate. That goes foul. So Kovaric now just needs a pitch to get this guy out, move the infield back to regular depth. Kovaric from the stretch is ready and delivers, and the pitch is tapped at the plate. Comes towards us, and we'll do it again. Who was that guy the other night, yesterday? Was it Brandon Belt from San Francisco? A 21 pitch at bat. I think we're only at 6. We've got ways to go. That was a 12-minute at bat, too. So Vera climbs back in, right-handed batter. Kovaric back up on the mound. Runners with their leads away from second and third. Here's the pitch to the plate, taken outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count, I believe it is. 2-0. Nitros on top here in the home half of the first inning. Infield drawn in. Kovaric working from the stretch is ready and deals, and the pitch outside. Breaking ball missing off the mark, and the count evens 2 balls and 2 strikes. On deck, you've got Emilio Martinez. Vera, your cleanup hitter. He awaits at the plate. There's the pitch. That runs high to the backstop. Here comes the runner from third. Solis will score, and the Mustangs on the board. Taking third is Harrison, and it's 2-1. So the wild pitch brings home the run. And it's 2-1 Mustangs behind with a runner at third in Harrison. I believe that runs the count full now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And there's ball 4, and Vera draws the walk. So back-to-back walks offered up by Kovaric. Puts runners at the corners with 1 out, and that brings up Emilio Martinez. Martinez, a 200 hitter, comes into the contest with 8 hits, 5 runs scored, 4 RBIs. He does have 1 home run, wearing number 9. Kovaric in league play, he's 0-4 with an ERA of 6.18. Batting from the right side, the pitch is high. There goes the runner on the delayed steal. Wong, the catcher, just holds the ball. And Vera with a stolen base. So now you got the tying run at third in Harrison. You've got the go-ahead run at second in the pitcher, Vera. And you've got the right fielder, Martinez, at the plate. Here's the pitch from Thomas. In there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. 2-1 now. Nitros on top here in the bottom of the first inning. Kovaric sets at the belt, is ready and deals, and the pitch to the backstop. That will plate another run, and we've got a tie ball game. So the Nitros get 2 runs in the top of the first, and they give them right back. Another wild pitch puts the runner at third in Vera, and we've got a 2-2 ball game. So with 1 out, Solis singles. Harrison and Vera both draw the walk. All of them stole a base and then advance on wild pitches, and we've got a 2-2 tie. There's the next pitch from Kovaric. That runs high and inside. I believe it's 2-1 the count now. Kovaric in league play has pitched in 17 innings, struck out 14, walked 26. Giving up 15 earned runs coming into today. There's the pitch high, and he's struggling here now in the first inning. and the count moves to 3-1. So he's a pitch away from putting on the third consecutive batter via the walk. Again, he had a good outing, probably the best outing of his sophomore season against Pasadena. Swing and a miss, a big cut by Martinez, and the count runs full now, 3 balls and 2 strikes. So the go-ahead runner at third in the pitcher, Vera. 2 runs across in the inning. We've got 1 away. Both leadoff hitters getting out, and then the action starting after that 1 out. Edom flew out to center field, and Harrison grounded out to second. Swinging, there's a fly ball towards left field. Aldretti giving chase, fading back, makes the catch. Tagging from third is Vera. He's going to come in and score. No relay on the throw. And a sac fly brings in the third run of the inning, and the Mustangs take the lead 3-2. So we've got 2 away, and that brings up Eli Resendez. Resendez hitting .147 on the season, has 5 hits in 34 at-bats. He's driven in 5. He's allowed 2 runs. He's a right-handed batter, and he's up there with 2 outs and nobody on in a 3-2 ball game here in the first inning. And the pitch, low and away, ball 1 to Resendez. Resendez on the season, 14 strikeouts, 7 walks. So his at-bat strikeout-to-walk ratio 2-1. Swinging, that's popped up towards right field. Titchener out there fading toward the line. Makes the catch, and the inning comes to a close. But for the Mustangs, they get the runs back. They pick up 3 runs. They do that on 1 hit. There are 2 walks. Couple of wild pitches, no Nitro errors, and nobody left on at the end of 1. 3-2, Mustangs on top, and we're back after this.
And a smile makes me feel good. Makes me feel nice. Have a Coke and a smile. That's the way it should be. I like to see the whole world smiling with me. Coca-Cola and Sprite. Have a Coke and a smile. A Coke and a smile. To a kind. Light up the beach. Turn on the sun. Have a Coke and a smile. That's the way it should be. I like to see the whole world smiling with me. Coca-Cola and Sprite. Have a Coke and a smile.
So we head to the second inning here at Muir High School, Jackie Robinson Stadium, on the campus of John Muir High School, as we've got the Mustangs scoring 3 runs in the bottom of the first to take a 3-2 lead. Due up for the Nitros, you've got Harley, Aldretti, then the top of the lineup, Edom. Harley comes into the contest, hitting .176 on the season, has 3 hits, all of them singles. His non-base percentage of .391. And for Vera, he comes out for his second inning of work, giving up 2 unearned runs, a hit, and a walk. And Harley swings at the first pitch, and I think that got a piece of the catcher. Strike 1 the count. And so for that first inning, when Kataoka got a base hit, well, we ruled it a single. Mustangs, the official score, said it was an error. And so that would be 3 errors in that first inning. And you take the hit off the board. Harley takes the next pitch for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike to count to Harley. Seen limited action. Again, just 3 for 17. There's the next pitch. In there for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. The opposition against the Nitros, hitting .272 on the season with a .427 batting on-base percentage. Give you some comparison. Swinging, Harley fouls it off. I guess they don't put the balls and strikes up on the scoreboard here. Just the inning, the score, and the outs. There's the next pitch from Vera. Swing and a miss. Tipped, though, but caught by the catcher. And Harley goes down on strikes. First strikeout of the game for Vera. And that brings up Ethan Aldretti, a .231 hitter, 9 singles on the season. He does have 7 walks. He's been hit by a pitch. His on-base percentage, .348. Wearing number 1, batting from the right side with 1 out here in the second inning. 3-2, Mustangs on top. The pitch in the dirt, ball 1. 1-0 the count to Aldretti. Vera working from the windup is ready and deals, and the pitch swung on. There's a 2-hopper to third. Love has it. Throws to first in time, and we've got 2 away. 5-3 on the putout, and that brings up David Edom. He's 0 for 1. Flew out to center field his first time up. Coming into the game, he's a .341 hitter overall. In league play, hitting .412. 7 hits in league play, 6 singles and a double. He got the double against Pasadena, breaking up the no-hitter last week. Actually, it was a perfect game going when the umpire said there was ball 4, and then Damon got the hit to get the umpire off the hook. Pitch high and outside, ball 1. Last year, he finished the season hitting .360 in league play, .300 overall. Pitch taken low, ball 2, facing a 2-0 count now. Had the double and a single, so a 2-game hit streak coming into today. Swinging, fouls it back. 2 balls, 1 strike to count. Had a 2-hit ball game against Desert Christian. Had a 3-hit game against Burroughs. He actually went 5 for 6 in that Burroughs series. Swinging, sends a fly ball towards center field again. The center fielder, Harrison, is there to make the catch, and back-to-back at-bats. David flies out to center field, and the inning comes to a close. So the Nitros gone in order at the end of an inning and a half. 3-2, Mustangs on top. We're back after this.
Dr. Pepper and I'm proud. I used to be alone in a crowd, but now you look around these days, there seems to be a Dr. Pepper craze. I'm a pepper, he's a pepper, she's a pepper, we're a pepper, wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? I'm a pepper, he's a pepper, she's a pepper, if you drink Dr. Pepper, you're a pepper too. Us peppers are an interesting breed. An original taste is what we need. Ask any pepper and he'll say, only Dr. Pepper tastes that way. I'm a pepper, he's a pepper, she's a pepper, we're a pepper, wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? I'm a pepper, he's a pepper, she's a pepper, we're a pepper, wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? Be a pepper, drink Dr. Pepper. Come on! Be a pepper, drink Dr. Pepper. Right. Be a pepper, drink Dr. Pepper. Be a pepper, drink.
Arroyo Vista Inn is a historic bed and breakfast centrally located in the hills of South Pasadena, just 15 minutes from downtown L.A. They offer 9 unique rooms with beautiful views, cozy beds, and modern amenities. Enjoy impeccable service, daily breakfast, and afternoon refreshments. All rates include breakfast, parking, Wi-Fi, and tax. Check them out on the web at arroyovistainn.com or call them at 323-478-7300. Are you in the market for real estate services? Then you need Michelle Downing. Michelle combines years. So we head to the bottom of the second inning with the Mustangs on top by a score of 3-2, and due up, you've got the bottom of the lineup. Love, Lopez, and Spicer. Koberic out for his second inning of work. And the pitch outside to Love, ball 1. Love, a junior, hitting .300. 3 for 10 on the season with an RBI, 2 runs scored. He does have a home run. And the pitch taken low, ball 2, 2-0. So Koberic running into a bit of a jam in that first inning, giving up 3 runs, a base hit, and 2 walks. And once the Mustangs get on, they like to run. They got 3 stolen bases in that first inning. A couple of wild pitches, scored some runs. Pitch over for a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike to count to Love. He has 6 strikeouts and a walk. He's left 6 men on. On-base percentage .364 for the right-hander. Playing third base from Muir. Swinging, fouls it off first base side. Back out of play, and the count evens up at 2. I believe that this is the only John Muir High School in the country. I think I looked it up. I couldn't find any others. I could be wrong. There's the 2-2. Swinging as a pop-up back of second base. That will drop into right field in front of Titchener for a single. And Love is aboard. Second hit of the ball game for the Mustangs. Leadoff hitter aboard. We've got runner at first, nobody out for Angel Lopez. A sophomore hitting .125. He has 2 hits and 16 at-bats. He does have an RBI and 2 runs scored. Three strikeouts, a walk. There goes the runner. The pitch inside. The throw down goes into center field. And now it's knocked down. I believe Katoka might have gotten a glove on it to keep it on the infield. Otherwise, Love's on his way to third. And it's a stolen base, the 4th stolen base of the ball game for the Mustangs. So Lopez at the plate. Let's see now if they continue to play straight up ball or maybe try to bunt him over to third. Yep, there comes the bunt. Bunt laid down. Pitcher Kovarik has it. Kataoka over to second on the coverage. They get the out there, so the bunt is down. Love goes to third on the sacrifice. 1-4 on the putout. We've got 1 down. Runner at third for Keyshawn Spicer. Spicer, left fielder for the Mustangs. We're in number 10, a .257 hitter. 9 hits on the season. 4 RBIs. 8 runs scored. 10 strikeouts, 3 walks. Pitch taken high, ball 1. So the Mustangs playing a little small ball. Trying to manufacture some runs here. They get a base hit from Love, steals second base, sacrifice him to third. Now they've got their 4th run 90 feet away. And, of course, you've got to remember as the pitch is outside, ball 2, that in that first inning there were a couple of wild pitches that allowed 2 runs to come across. Plenty of room behind the plate if the ball gets by the catcher. Kovarik delivers in the dirt. 3-0. On the road, Kovarik is 1-3 with an ERA of 4.79. A little better pitcher on the road than he is at home. 3-0, over for a strike. He has an ERA of 7 at home. On the road, 19 innings pitched, 15 strikeouts, 27 walks. He's had more opportunities on the road. Trent is the home starter. Pitch is low, ball 4, and another walk issued up. Third walk offered up by Kovarik, and we'll see now if Spicer is going to be on the move. Let's see, Spicer he has 6 stolen bases on the season. Finally found my stolen base stats. There he goes. That's obvious. Throw down to second. Not in time. Gets away from second base, but the third guy at third base, Brian Love, holding. Not coming home. Kind of an interesting play. But a stolen base for Spicer, that's 5. And the Mustangs are going to do that all day. So now with 1 out, you've got runners at second and third for the leadoff hitter. Harrison grounded out to second his first time up. So the infield drawn in with 1 out, runners at second and third. Harrison at the plate. Kovarik working from the stretch, delivers, and the pitch is low. Ball 2. 2-0 the count. On deck, David Solis. Kovarik from the stretch is ready and deals his next offering. Swinging this ground ball to short, taken by Jenks. Now they've got the runner between third and home. Here comes the play to the plate, the tag, and the out at the plate. So Brian Love thrown out at home on the fielder's choice. Holding at second is Spicer, and Harrison reaches on the fielder's choice. So good play by Jenks to look the runner back, and then when Love was caught in a rundown, threw it at home. Nice strike to the plate, along with the tag. They'll go 6-2 on the fielder's choice. We've got 2 down for David Solis, who singled, stole a base, swings at the first pitch, and fouls it back. He singled, stole a base, and scored on a wild pitch. So he's 1 for 1. Again, a .216 hitter. Went 1 for 3 in their game against CV. There's a ground ball that gets into left field for a base hit. Aldretti up with it. They're waving him to the plate. Here comes the throw. Not in time. The run scores. Going to third on the play is Harrison. Into second base is Solis. Another run across, and it's 4-2. So Solis with a base hit and an RBI takes second on the throw home. Harrison goes to third. Spicer scores on the play. A run across in the inning, and it's 4-2 Mustangs. So Arianis Harrison now batting. He walked, stole a base, advanced to third on a wild pitch, and then came home on a wild pitch. He's a left-handed batter. Again, a .225 hitter coming into today. He went 1 for 2 with a walk and a run scored against CV in a 6-5 loss. In fact, Muir in their last game against CV was actually leading 5-0 as the pitch from Kovarik is taken high. It was 5-1, I know, going into the 7th inning. Mustangs were up, and CV scoring 5 runs to get the 6-5 come from behind victory. There's the next pitch from Kovarik swinging. There's a one-chopper to Lucerian at first. Takes it to the bag himself, and the inning comes to a close. But the Mustangs, they do pick up a run. They do that on 2 hits. There were no Nitro errors. And 2 men left on at the end of 2 complete, 4-2. Mustangs on top. We're back after this.
Scandia Cleaning Service has been cleaning churches, private schools, and offices for over 30 years. And now you can take advantage of their experience, knowledge, and skills and have your facility cleaned by a company that will take a personal interest in both your regular and special cleaning needs. Call Scandia Cleaning Service at 818-388-5546 for a free estimate. Call 818-388-5546. That's Scandia Cleaning Service, where all work is done with care to your satisfaction. Do your child a favor and open a checking and savings account for them at Los Angeles Federal Credit Union. Los Angeles Federal Credit Union helps young people make smart financial choices with free financial literacy classes and low-rate loan programs customized for first-time borrowers. Great customer service, financially secure, Los Angeles Federal Credit Union is the smart choice for you and your child's future. Visit them online at www.lafcu.org. Los Angeles Federal Credit Union, your financial source for life.
So we head to the 3rd inning, 4-2, Mustangs on top, and due up for the Nitros. You've got Kataoka, Jenks, and Leone. So Kataoka reaching. Muir gave them an error. Home team wants them to have a hit on that last play. I'll let you guys debate it. I put it down as an error just because that's where the home team scored it. I guess we can talk with Coach Chan after the game, see how he scored it, and then we can make an adjustment later. But they ruled it an error, which meant that Harrison had 3 errors at short in that first inning. Swinging at the first pitch, there's a line drive base hit in the left field. So Kataoka is aboard. He's got a base hit, and that brings up Jenks, who reached on an error and scored as well in that first inning. Again, Jenks coming into the season, or coming into the game, hitting .241 overall on the season. In league play, hitting .227. Has 5 singles and 4 RBIs. Got to Oka taking his lead away from first, being held on there by Torres. Vera out for his 3rd inning of work. The pitch to the plate swinging. There's a line drive base hit down the right field line. This could be extra bases. Martinez chasing the ball down. Jenks on his way to second. Now as Kataoka heads for 3rd, and he's going to be held there as the throw comes home. And I believe Martinez fumbled the ball out in right field. That allowed Jenks to take second base. So a base hit and then an error by the right fielder allows Jenks to take second. Kataoka was running first to 3rd all the way. And so with nobody out, you've got runners at 2nd and 3rd for Joel Leone, who walked. Leone in league play, a 143 hitter, has a single and a double in 8 Pacific League games. looking for his first league RBI. Swings at the first pitch, sends a fly ball that's going to drop in into left field for a base hit. That scores Kataoka. Jenks stops at third on the single by Leone. The Nitros get a run across, and that's 4-3. So Kataoka scores. Jenks goes to third. Runners at the corners for Nolan Wong. He hit in a 6-4 fielder's choice that scored a run. The Nitros coming into today in the third inning of ball games have been outscored 26-16, so they just added their 17th run of the third inning here in 2018. Nobody out. 3 men have come to the plate. All 3 have reached. 1 has scored, and Wong at the plate. An 0-53 hitter in league play. Showing bunt, takes the pitch. It's in the dirt, and Leone going on the pitch gets a stolen base. First stolen base of the ball game for the Nitros, and that is the 3rd stolen base of the season for Leone. So we've got some baseball going on. Runners at second and third, swinging at a pitch up in the zone. He pops it up, back of second base. The second baseman Solis is there to make the catch, and we've got 1 down. Runners have to hold. Jenks to third. Leone holds at second, and that brings up the pitcher, Trent Lucerian. Trent reached on the 3rd error of that first inning by Harrison and was stranded at second base. Nitro sent 7 men to the plate in the first inning, scoring 2 runs. They did leave a couple men on. They went down in order in the second. Here in the 3rd inning, they've got their 5th batter coming to the plate. Swinging, he fouls it off, does Trent. 0-1 the count. So 4-3, Nitros down by 1 here in the 3rd inning. They've got the tying run at third in Jenks. You've got the go-ahead run at second in Leone. Trent, a 125 league hitter. A single and a double. Swings at the next pitch. Comes up empty. Down in the count now, 0-2. Nitros have had their opportunities over the games, especially in the games where they were shut out, and they've left too many men on. I believe averaging like about 8 men left on per game. Pitch is in the dirt, gets away from the catcher. Trent on his way to first, and now they're going to rule the batter out. And we've got 2 outs, so Trent just strikes out. Second strikeout of the game for Vera. They say who knows? You never know with high school umpires these days what they're going to call. We had one game, I think it was the Foothill Tech game, when it was getting dark. It was extra innings, and the umpire basically just told everybody he couldn't see anything, so he's just going to call whatever. Titchener up there, swings at the first pitch, comes up empty. He's 0 for 1. He grounded out to short his first time up to end that first inning. A 143 hitter in league play. Takes the next pitch outside. The Nitros, again, as a team on the season in 18 games, hitting .214 in league play after 8 games, hitting a .165. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Titchener. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Chance for Titchener here to at least tie the game up, maybe give the Nitros a lead with a base hit. We've got 2 away. Jenks down the line at third. Leone at second. Vera looking to work himself out of a jam. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he does indeed with back-to-back strikeouts, and the inning comes to a close. Third strikeout of the game for Vera. For the Nitros, though, they do pick up a run. They do that on 3 hits. No Mustang errors, and 2 men left on. So the Nitros leaving 4 men on through 3 innings. At the end of 2.5, Mustangs on top by a score of 4-3. We're back after this. So we head to the bottom of the 3rd inning with the Nitros trailing by a score of 4-3. And due up for the Mustangs here in the bottom of the third inning, you've got Vera, Martinez, and Resendez. 4, 5, and 6 in their lineup. Mustangs plated 3 runs in the first. They got another in the second for their 4. Nitros with 2 in the first and 1 in the third. Koberick out for his third inning of work. He's given up 4 runs, all earned, on 2 hits while walking 3. So Vera at the plate, looking to lead things off for the Mustangs. A .255 hitter coming into today. Walked, stole a base, and scored his first time up. Takes a pitch over for a strike to open the bottom of the third inning. He went 0 for 2 with an RBI against CV in their 6-5 loss. Went 0 for 3 with an RBI in their 6-1 loss to CV. Takes the pitch high, and the count goes to 1 ball, 1 strike. Had a couple of 2-hit ball games. Had one against Burroughs and a 7-0 victory. And then against Rosemead and Arroyo. So in 3 wins, he's gotten 2 hits. Pitch low and away, and the count moves to 2 balls and a strike. Again, the pitcher at the plate, 1-4 coming into today with an ERA of 4.26. Koberick sets at the belt, working from the stretch with nobody on, delivers a pitch upstairs that Vera swings and misses at. And that will even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 4-3 in the bottom of the third inning. Mustangs on top. There's the 2-2. Just missing down low, and the count runs full. 3-2. Good-looking pitch. On deck, Emilio Martinez. So a big pitch up coming here from Koberick. You don't want to put the leadoff hitter aboard. Outside, ball 4, and another walk offered up. That is the 4th walk offered up by Koberick. And that brings up Emilio Martinez. Had a sacrifice fly, drive in and a run in that first inning. Again, a 200 batter coming into today. Let's see if Vera's going to go at first. They've got 5 stolen bases in the game. The pitch is high, ball 1. No motion at first base from the runner, intending to go to second base. So Martinez at the plate awaits. Vera with his lead away from first, being held on there by Trent. Not going. The pitch is swung on and pulled foul. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Got the middle infielders double play depth. Edom, even with the bag, playing a little in at third. You've got Trent holding the runner on at first. Outfield playing pretty much straight away. 4-3 Muir here in the bottom of the third inning. Coach Harrison in the third base coaching box giving out the sign. Vera taking his lead away from first base. Koberick from the stretch has the pitch he wants. Checks the runner at first. Delivers to the plate, swinging. There's a fly ball towards left field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Advancing to second on the play is Vera. And the Mustangs with nobody out with runners at first and second. 3rd hit of the ball game for the Mustangs. And that brings up Eli Resendez. He's 0 for 1. He flew out to right field to end the first inning. Wearing number 24, a 147 hitter coming into today. Had a hit against Burroughs, and then you have to go back to March 13th. So he's had 1 hit since March 13th, and that was against Burroughs. Swings and misses at the first pitch. Strike 1 the count. 5 hits on the season. He does have 5 RBIs. There is 1 sitting at second base in Vera that he could pick up for his 6th if he gets a base hit. Here's the pitch. Upstairs. Grandma's attic. 1 ball, 1 strike to Resendez. Brian Love, the third baseman, on deck for the Mustangs. Mustangs looking for more. They've got a 4-3 lead here in the bottom of the third. Koberick has the pitch he wants. Checks the runners and delivers, and the pitch is high. He seems to be high on a lot of his delivery here today. Running pitches upstairs. I believe that moves the count to 2 balls and a strike. And the next offering in there on the delayed called strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. Let's see if he can come up with a big pitch here, pick up his first strikeout of the game. He had a strikeout against Arcadia and 2 at Paramount, so he's picked up a strikeout in every game this year that he's pitched. Looking for his first one here, the 2-2 offering. Swinging, there's a ground ball off the mound. That gets into center field for a base hit. Vera rounding third. Now he's being held as the throw to the plate is a little up toward the mound, and the bases are loaded. Vera at third, Martinez at second, Resendez at first. A walk and 2 hits to open the third inning for the Mustangs. And that brings up Brian Love. He singled and was thrown out at the plate. He also stole a base back in the second inning. So he's 1 for 1. We're in number 3, a right-handed batter. Three hits on the season. He's only had 6 games in which he's had an at-bat. Swinging, sends a flare towards right field. Coming in is Titchener to make the catch. The throw to the plate is airmailed, but Kovarik, backing up the play, is able to pick up the ball. And everybody has to hold, and we've got 1 down. So Love flies out to right field. We've got 1 down for Angel Lopez. Had a bunt sacrifice his first time up. So a double play gets you out of it now. You've got a force at any base. Lopez, a 125 hitter coming into today. Went 0 for 2 with a run scored against CV in the 6-5 loss. Played in both games against Burroughs and Arcadia. Didn't get any hits. Pitch from Colbert, catches the outside corner for a strike. 0-1 the count to Lopez. So the Nitros, they will play here today. Off tomorrow. In fact, they have no school with the Armenian Genocide remembrance. They come back Wednesday at home against Village Christian, and then Thursday against Muir at home, both games at 3:30. Swinging, there's a 1-hopper towards Jenks at second. He'll take it, or at short, goes to second, touches the bag, throws to first in time, and the unassisted double play goes 6-3 on the putout. So he fields it at short, steps on second, throws to first, and the inning comes to a close. So the Mustangs threaten, but they're turned away as they come up empty. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded at the end of 3. 4-3, Mustangs on top. We are back with the 4th inning right after this.
Open the smile makes me feel good. Makes me feel nice. Have a Coke and a smile. That's the way it should be. I'd like to see the whole world smiling with me. Coca-Cola and Sprite. Have a Coke and a smile. A Coke and a smile. Light up the DJ. Turn on the sun. Have a Coke and a smile. That's the way it should be. I like to see the whole world smiling with me. Coca-Cola and Sprite. Have a Coke and a smile.
So we head to the 4th inning with the Mustangs on top by a score of 4-3. They give out the pitch count here. So at the end of 3 innings, Kovarik has thrown 64 pitches and Vera 42 pitches. The Nitros picking up 2 in the first. They took a 2-0 lead at the end of half an inning. The Mustangs came back and scored 3. So at the end of 1, it was 3-2. They picked up another run in the second to make it 4-2. The Nitros battle back with 1 in the third, and we're sitting at 4-3 here in the 4th inning. Seth Harley, Ethan Aldretti, then the top of the lineup, Dave and Edom. 8-9-1 here in the 4th inning. Harley 0 for 1, struck out his first time up. Vera out for his 4th inning of work. 3 strikeouts, a walk, 3 runs, only 1 earned on 3 hits, and the first pitch to Harley is over for a strike. Harley wearing number 14. Had a hit at Pasadena, a part of 3 hits that the Nitros got as the next pitch is swung on and fouled back out of play. Nitros only got 4 hits in the 2 games against Pasadena, 3 at Pasadena won at home. Only had 2 base runners at home in that 1-0 loss. A couple of close games. Fastball runs high. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count to Harley. So he had the hit, and then you have to go back to Foothill Tech for his other 2 hits. He went 2 for 3 that day with a walk, his best game at the plate in his junior campaign. Check swing, they said he went around, and he strikes out. That's 3 consecutive strikeouts dating back to last inning. We've got 1 out, and that brings up Ethan Aldretti, grounded out to third his first time up. We're in number 1, a right-handed batter. A 188 hitter in league play, takes the first pitch over for a strike. Had 2 hits against Burbank at home, so has a 3-game hitless streak. Went 0 for 1 against Arcadia. Well, I guess he did go 1 for 2 at Arcadia, so he did pick up a base hit. And then 0 for 3 against Pasadena as the pitch is over for a strike. 0-2 the count. Here's the next pitch from Vera. Fastball swung on, fouled back. Aldretti started the season with a 4-game hit streak and had a hit in 5 of the first 7 games. Since then, he's only had two games in which he's gotten a hit. Here's the pitch. Check swing foul toward the Mustang dugout, first base side. Count remains 2 strikes to Aldretti with the leadoff hitter aboard, or I should say on deck. So dating back to last inning, Trent, Titchener, and now this inning Harley, 3 consecutive strikeouts for Vera. Swinging, there's a ground ball into right field for a base hit. The right fielder comes up firing to first. Not in time, though, as Torres was too far off the bag trying to make a play on the ground ball, and Aldretti is aboard. So that is the 4th hit in the ball game for the Nitros, and that brings up the leadoff hitter, Dave and Edom. 0 for 2, 2 fly ball outs to center field, so maybe he should try hitting it someplace else. Just a thought. Right-handed batter standing in. Aldretti taking his lead away from first, being held on by Torres. Vera out for his 4th inning of work. Here's the pitch. That bounces. Nice stop behind the plate by the catcher Lopez. Keeps the runner at first. So the Nitros with 3 runs on 4 hits. The tying run at first base. Vera up on the mound. Delivers. Swing and a miss. A big cut by Edom. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. With 1 out, runner at first here in the 4th inning. Edom taking his sweet time. Now climbs back into the batter's box. Aldretti with his lead away from first. Vera up on the mound looking in to get the sign. Now he sets, has the pitch he wants, is ready and deals. And the pitch swung on. There's a fly ball towards right field. Martinez is out there, makes the catch. At least he hit it to another field and not the center field. He's gotten under it now 3 times, and he's flown out 3 times. 2 away for Ryan Kataoka. 1 for 2 with a single. Reached on an error and scored twice. Left-handed batter standing in. Aldretti at first, taking his lead away from first. Here's the pitch. Taken low, ball 1. 1-0 the count to Ryan. Wearing number 27. Has a hit today. Snaps a 4-game hitless streak. Had 2 hits at Burbank. A hit at Burroughs and a hit at Northview. Plus 1 today. Check his swing. I guess he did not go. And they appeal, and the base umpire says he did not go. That's ball 2. 2-0 the count. Does have 1 RBI. That came at Burbank. Aldretti taking his lead away from first. There he goes. The pitch, high and outside. The throw. High throw down to second base. Not in time. A better throw has him. But Aldretti slides under the tag, and he has a stolen base. And for Aldretti, that is his 7th stolen base of the season. So now the tying run at second base for Kataoka. 2-0 the count. He had a 2-0 count the other day. Went after it, grounded out to first. Takes this one for a strike. In fact, I believe it was that game at Pasadena. Yeah, in the 6th inning with a runner at second. 2-0 count, grounded out to first base to end the inning on that next pitch. Pickoff move to second. They've got him picked. So Aldretti in a rundown between second and third. Racing back to second. Nobody covering second base, so Aldretti gets back to the bag, and a lucky break there for the Nitros. So he was picked off. The shortstop, Harrison, was covering on second base when Vera turned and threw. And then Harrison threw to third to Love, and Love had nobody to throw to at second base, so Aldretti gets back to the bag. And the Nitros dodge a bullet, and now it's time for Kataoka to get a base hit and make the Mustangs pay for that error. Really no error per se as far as the runs, hits, errors, but, should be out. Vera turns to look Aldretti back to the bag. Vera now has to overcome that because he had a great pickoff move and all for naught. Now the second baseman, Solis, will come close to the bag, try to keep Aldretti close to second. Vera not even paying attention, delivers to the plate, a pitch outside. And that's ball 4. So Kataoka reaches for the third time. Second walk off it up from Vera. And that brings up Darian Jenks. 1 for 2. Singled his last time up. Was stranded at third. Reached on an error by Harrison at short and scored in the first inning. Looking to tie the game with a base hit here. Aldretti at second base. Pitch taken low, ball 1. Jenks went 1 for 3 at Pasadena and then went 0 for 3 at home in that Pasadena series, 1 for 6. Be a good chance for him to pick up a base hit here and tie the game. Here's the next offering from Vera. Swinging, there's a ground ball towards short. Taken there by Harrison. He'll go touch up second base, and that will end the inning. E6 fielder's choice on the putout, and the inning comes to a close. No runs, a hit, no errors, and you got 2 men left on. So the Nitros leaving 6 men on through 4 innings at the plate. We head to the bottom of the 4th, 4-3, Mustangs on top. We're back after this.
Sometimes I dream that heals me. Got to see that's how I dream to be.
I dream I move,
I move.
I dream I groove. Like Mike, if I could be like Mike.
I wanna be like Mike.
Like Mike, if I could be like Mike.
Be like Mike.
Be like Mike,
Oh,
be like Mike.
Yeah, I try. Sweet to fly.
Just one day if I could be that way. I dream I move.
Dream I groove. Like Mike, if I could be like
I
Mike.
wanna be like Mike.
Like Mike, if I could be like Mike.
Oh, be like Mike.
Like Mike, if I could be like Mike.
So we head to the bottom of the 4th inning with the Mustangs on top by a score of 4-3 and due up for Muir. You'll have Spicer, Harrison, and Solis, 9, 1, and 2 in the lineup. Mustangs with 3 in the first and 1 in the second. They had the bases loaded with nobody out in the 3rd inning, but could not cash anyone in. So 4-3 is where we sit in the bottom of the 4th inning. Spicer walked, stole a base, and scored in that 2nd inning. Here's the pitch from Kovarik, a fastball that runs high, ball 1. Spicer coming into today hitting .257. Kovarik threw 3 innings, 4 runs, all earned on 4 hits and 4 walks. Next pitch is high, ball 2, 2-0. No strikeouts, hasn't hit anybody yet. Two balls, no strikes the count to Spicer. Kovarik sets at the belt, working from the stretch with nobody on. Pitch hits him, and there's the first hit batter. I must have jinxed him. So the first hit batter of the ball game And for the third consecutive inning, the Mustangs get their leadoff hitter aboard. And for Kovarik, that's his 6th hit batter of the season. 3rd one in league play. So now with 5 stolen bases, we'll see if Spicer is going to be on the move. Takes his lead away from first. And Kovarik steps off. Spicer with 6 stolen bases coming into today. Had 1 in the second, so he has 7 stolen bases. Harrison, the junior, leads the team with 14. There goes Spicer. The pitch is high. The throw down to second, not in time. And Spicer with his 2nd stolen base of the ball game. He's got 9 now on the season. 6 stolen base in the game for the Mustangs. RBI opportunity now for Harrison at the plate. Amaris Harrison, 0 for 2, grounded out to second and reached on a 6-2 fielder's choice. The ground ball to Jenks that came home to the plate to retire Love, and then he was left at third. Showing bunt, takes a pitch outside, and again trying to use that small ball to manufacture a run. Guy gets on base, hit by a pitch, still second, bunt him over to third. With 1 out, you've got a runner at third. And again, plenty of area behind the plate. So if the ball gets by the catcher, it's going to advance the runners. And we've already had 2 runs score on a couple of wild pitches against the Nitros. Showing bunt again, takes the pitch, throw down to third. And I don't know, the runner goes back to second. So David crashing at third, and Wong throws it to him. Trying to keep Spicer at third base. I believe the count is 3-0. Yep, 3-0. 4-3 Mustangs here in the bottom of the 4th inning. There's the pitch showing bunt. Takes it outside, ball 4, and Harrison draws the walk, and I'm sure he'll be on the go. 5th walk offered up by Kovarik. And that brings up David Solis, 2 for 2. 2 singles, an RBI, a run scored, and a stolen base. And you know Harrison's going to be looking for his 15th stolen base. Showing bunt, Solis takes a pitch. Nobody covering third as David was crashing on the bunt. And Harrison takes second as Spicer goes to third. So the double steal has runners at second and third now with nobody out, and Solis at the plate. Chance to open this thing up. 4-3 Mustangs, but they're threatening with nobody out. Here's the pitch. Swinging, fouled off first base side, back out of play. I believe it's 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Again, no balls and strikes up on the scoreboard. Pitch taken low. That was a good-looking pitch. 2 balls and a strike. We're in the 4th. 4-3, nobody out. Spicer down the line at third. Harrison at second. One was hit by a pitch. The other walked. A couple stolen bases, too. Swinging, popped it up. First base side. Trent calling for it. The first baseman in foul territory is there to make the catch, and Solis is retired. We've got 1 down. That brings up Arianis Harrison. He walked, stole a base, and scored on a wild pitch back in the first inning. And then he grounded out to first to end the second, so he's 0 for 1. He's the junior Harrison. Coming into today with a mini 2-game hit streak. And now we've got a timeout as Coach Chan heading to the mound to talk to his infield. 4-3 here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Nitros got 2 runs in the first, snapping a 21-inning scoreless streak. But they gave up 3 runs in the bottom of the first, and they've been playing chase ever since. Gave up a run in the second to go down 4-2, picked up a run in the third, and that's where we sit, 4-3. You've got one out, runners at second and third. And when we resume action, Harrison will be at the plate. He has 2 RBIs on the season, coming into today hitting .225. Again, the Mustangs 7-7-1 overall, 3-5 in league play. Picked up a couple victories over Hoover and one against Burroughs. It was a 7-0 victory over the Indians. The pitch to Harrison, missing outside, ball 1. 1-0 the count. He had 2 RBIs against Hoover on the 30th, a 3-0 victory, and that's the only game in which he's driven in a run. Takes the next pitch over for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. So looking for his second game in which he has an RBI. Infield drawn in with 1 out, runners at second and third. Pitch swinging, fouled back out of play. Harrison down to the count, a ball and 2 strikes. Hit somebody's car, wasn't mine. Call Safe Light. Was it Safe Light Repairs, Safe Light Replaces? Something like that. You know the jingle. You sing it, don't you? There's the pitch. Outside. 2-2. Kovaric looking for his first strikeout. Has 2 strikes against Harrison. You do not want to walk the bases loaded. You've got the cleanup hitter, Vera, on deck, who's walked twice. He's also the opposing pitcher. There's the next offering, taken high, and the count runs full now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. $13 walks on the season for Harrison. Swinging, there's a comebacker caught by Kovaric. Goes to third. Davin covering for the double play. And for the second consecutive inning, a double play gets the Nitros out of it. So it goes F1-5 on the double play, and the inning comes to a close. So no runs on no hits. There were no errors and 2 men left on. The Mustangs leaving 7 men on through 4 innings. We head to the 5th, 4-3, Muir on top. We're back after this.
Kind of smile makes me feel good. Makes me feel nice. Have a Coke and a smile. That's the way it should be. I like to see the whole world smiling with me. Coca-Cola and Sprite. Have a Coke and a smile. A Coke and a smile.
So we head to the 5th inning with the Nitros trailing by a score of 4-3 and do it for Glendale. You've got Leone, Wong, and Lucerarian, 4, 5, and 6 in the lineup.
Ready to lead off the top 5th for Glendale is number 25, Joel Leone.
Leone, he is 1 for 1. A single, a walk, a stolen base, and an RBI, having a good game here against the Mustangs. So Vera out for his 5th inning of work. He went 5 against Rosemead back on the 13th of March in a 6-0 victory, and Leone swings at the first pitch and fouls it back. Has 3 games since then where he went 4 1/3 innings. Check that. Yeah, 4 1/3. 4 1/3 against Arcadia, against Burroughs, and against CV, all losses. His lone win was that Rosemead victory as Leone swings at the next pitch and fouls it off. And he's down the count 0-2. Leone with 4, check that, Vera with 4 strikeouts, 2 walks, 3 runs, 4 hits, and the Mustangs with 4 errors behind them as the pitch is down and in. 1-2 the count. So Leone snapping a 2-game hit streak. hitless streak, I should say, with that hit earlier in the game. The pitch outside. 2-2. He had a 2-hit ball game in the first game of the season against Arleta, so an opportunity to add to that column and get a second hit. Chance to reach for 3 times. Swinging, there's a ground ball toward the right side, and that gets into right field for a base hit. The right fielder Martinez has it. Now he lets it get by him, and so Leon on his way to second base. And he will be in at second, so a single gives him a multi-hit ball game, and then the second error by the right fielder, will move him into scoring position. And now with nobody out here in the top of the 5th inning, he represents the game-tying run as Wong comes to the plate. He's 0 for 2, hitting to a 6-4 fielder's choice, driving in a run. And then he popped up to the second baseman back in the 3rd inning. So you've got a runner at second in Leon. And for the right fielder, committing an error. That's 5 errors in the ball game for the Mustangs. Wong, a 211 hitter away from Sam Harvey Field, swings at the first pitch and fouls it off of the third base dugout. Strike 1 the count. He's a 231 hitter at home, 211 hitter on the road. He's driven in 4 at home and now 2 on the road. Chance to pick up his first multi-RBI game. Leon taking his lead away from second. You've got to watch Vera. The pitch outside, ball 1. Vera did have a nice pickoff move that got Aldretti hung up, but a lack of defensive fundamentals in the rundown department on the part of Muir allowed Aldretti to get back to second base safely. 4-3 in the top of the 5th inning. Nitros looking for their first Pacific League action. They've beaten Muir 22 out of the last 28 times they faced each other. However, Muir has a 3-game win streak against them. Wong swings and pops it up towards first. Torres is there. Doesn't even really have to move to make the catch. 1 down for Trent Lucerian. Yeah, last year the Mustangs won 5-2 and 8-1. In 2016, they won the second game 9-6. Nitros won the first game 1-0. Nitros did have a 7-game win streak against the Mustangs before that 9-6 loss in 2016. Pitch to Trent, swing and a miss on a big cut. 0-1 the count. Last year, the Nitros lost twice to Hoover and to Muir. It hadn't happened in maybe forever. Swinging, there's a high chopper over the third baseman that gets into left field for a base hit. Leon will stop at third. And so Trent with a single. Runners at the corners. For Mike Titchener, 0 for 2. Grounded out to short and then struck out. Both times ending an inning, the first and the third. So now let's see if we've got a pinch runner coming in for Trent at first base. So Titchener, a 353 hitter on the road, and you're going to have Adrian Cole running for Trent here. So Titchener, a 353 hitter on the road. All 3 RBIs this year have come on the road. Umpire's talking about something, pointing to Cole. And the umpire's still trying to figure out whatever it is that they're perplexed by. So Titchener 0 for 2 on the day. Has a 5-game hitless streak. Now would be a good time to snap that and tie the game up with a runner at third. There is 1 out, so you got to avoid the double play. Let's see if Cole's going to be on the move. He does have 4 stolen bases. Taking his lead away from first, being held on by Torres. Vera working from the stretch, showing bunt. The bunt slayed down, but it's foul. It looked like the safety squeeze was on. Cole was on the move. And then Leon coming home on the bunt. Strike 1 the count. On deck, Seth Harley. So Cole back to first, Leon back to third. Vera back up on the mound, is ready, sets, now he steps off, and they've got Cole picked off. So Vera, and now he just gave up. So Vera gave up, and Cole takes second base. And now Vera looking toward the Mustang dugout, putting his hands in the air like, what should I do? So the Nitros with a bit of a break as Cole gets the stolen base. That does break up the double play situation. And now a chance to not only tie the game, but maybe give the Nitros a lead as the pitch is high and outside with the fastball. The other thing now, you got to see if Vera mentally can battle back, because someone yelled out of the dugout at him, and he responded in kind of a negative way. So where's his mental state at this time? Next pitch, a fastball swung on, foul back. Titchener down to the count now 1-2. The Nitros have left 6 men on. They left 2 on in the first, 2 on in the third, and 2 on in the fourth. They've got 2 on here in the 5th inning, trailing 4-3 with 1 out. Corners playing in. In fact, now the whole infield in, and Titchener swings and misses, and down he goes. 2 outs, 5th strikeout of the ball game for Vera. And that brings up Seth Harley, 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. And now I think we might get a change. Maybe a pinch hitter. For Vera, 5 strikeouts. Harley's heading back toward the dugout. And it looks like Thomas Kobarik is going to come in place of Harley. So Harley was the designated hitter. And that's going to bring up Kobarik now, the pitcher, who's going to have a chance to help his cause. The 5 strikeouts, the second most in a game by Vera. He had 8 in that 6-0 victory at Rosemead. So Kovarik now will come to bat. He's a 194 hitter overall. 4 singles, a double, has a home run. That came at Northview. 4 RBIs, on-base percentage of .342. So a chance to help his cause here with a base hit. Swinging, check swing, foul up the first baseline. Strike 1 the count to Kovarik. Aldretti on deck. We are in the top of the 5th inning, 4-3. Muir on top. There's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and Kovarik down in the count now, 0-2. Vera with the 0-2 pitch. Fouled at the plate as Kovarik got a piece of it to stay alive. And the count remains 0-2. Need to put the ball in play here. Make the Mustangs make the play. They've already committed 5 errors. 3 by the shortstop, 2 by the right fielder. There's the 0-2. Outside, the Muir fans wanted a strikeout. Umpire says the pitch is outside, ball 1. Vera trying to close out the 5th inning without giving up a run. It's 4-3. Mustangs up by 1. There's the pitch. That's high, check, swing. And they say he went around on the appeal. And that nobody can believe that call. And the inning's over. So an unlucky break for the Nitros as Vera comes back, strikes out Titchener, and strikes out Kobarik to end the inning. And the Glendale fans here at Jackie Robinson Stadium not liking the call. 6th strikeout of the game for Vera. And the Nitros, they leave 2 more men on in scoring position. No runs, 2 hits, an error by the Mustangs, and 2 men left on. We head to the bottom of the 5th, 4-3. Mustangs on top. We're back after this.
Arroyo Vista Inn is a historic bed and breakfast centrally located in the hills of South Pasadena, just 15 minutes from downtown L.A. They offer 9 unique rooms with beautiful views, cozy beds, and modern amenities. Enjoy impeccable service, daily breakfast, and afternoon refreshments. All rates include breakfast, parking, Wi-Fi, and tax. Check them out on the web at ArroyoVistaInn.com or call them at 323-478-7300. Are you in the market for real estate services? Then you need Michelle Downing. Michelle combines years of experience and knowledge to get the job done right. Michelle Downing is a founding partner of Partners Trust Real Estate in Pasadena. Whether buying or selling, you need Michelle Downing. She will help you find the residence that is perfect for you. Call Michelle at 626-696-4848. Check her out on the web at thepartnerstrust.com. Scan.
So we head to the bottom of the fifth inning, 4-3. Mustangs on top. The Nitros have left 8 men on base, 6 of them in scoring position, and they're down by a run. That tends to be kind of status quo. So for the Mustangs, you've got Valente Vera, Emilio Martinez, and Eli Resendez. 4, 5, and 6 in the lineup. Vera walked twice, stole a base, and scored a run back in the first inning. Part of that 3-run first for the Mustangs. Swings at the first pitch. Strike one the count. So the Nitros play today. And then you've got a game versus Village at home on Wednesday at 3:30. And then Muir comes to town Thursday at 3:30. So back-to-back games on Wednesday and Thursday. The next pitch to Vera, taken low. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Nitros looking for their first win in league play this year. Their lone victory as the pitch runs high and tight to Vera. The lone victory in league last year was a 8-3 victory over Pasadena. Only had 2 wins last year. Golden Valley Merced and Pasadena. Pitch is taken low. Ball 3. 3-1 the count. The Mustangs have gotten their leadoff hitter aboard in each of the last 3 innings. A couple of double plays have bailed out the Nitros. And there's ball 4, and the leadoff hitter is aboard yet again on the 6th walk offered up by Kovaric. It's the second time that Kovaric has issued 6 walks. Plus he hit a batter today, so that's 7 free passes. The most he's walked in a game is 9. That was at Burroughs in the 4-3 loss. Also hit a batter, so he had 10 free passes. Swinging, there's a little pop-up, back of the mound. In no man's land, Kataoka has it, throws to first, and he throws it away. Advancing to third on the play is Vera. And everybody's safe. It'll go down as an infield hit as Martinez hit it to no man's land. 6th hit of the ball game for the Mustangs. Runners at first and third for Eli Resendez. Singled his last time up. Was forced out in that 6-3 double play to end the third. Flew out to right field his first time up, so he's 1 for 2. So yet again, the Mustangs, with nobody out, have runners at first and third. You can bet Martinez is going to be going on the play, on the pitch, try to get a stolen base. 8 stolen bases for the Mustangs. Kovaric working from the stretch. There goes the runner, and no throw. I think the pitch was called low for a ball, and now you've got runners at second and third. 9th stolen base of the ball game for the Mustangs. That's the 4th stolen base of the season. Pitch is taken low. I believe that makes it 3-0. Or maybe 2-0. Kovaric working from the stretch, infield drawn in. The pitch swinging, that's fouled off. First base side, back out of play. Resendez back in. Batting from the right side, Kovaric back up on the mound. As the pitch he wants is ready and deals, and the pitch missing outside, ball 3. So 3 balls, 1 strike to count. 4-3 Mustangs here in the bottom of the 5th, but they're threatening for more. They've got nobody out, and runners at second and third. There's the pitch from Kovaric. Ball 4, and the bases are loaded. 7th walk issued up by Thomas.
Up to bat, the Mustangs, number 3, Brian Love.
That brings up Brian Love. Single, then was thrown out at the plate in the 2nd inning. He flew out to right field his last time up. He's 1 for 2, and we've got a pitching change, as that's going to be it for Kovaric. So Kovaric is done, and Nate Burke will come in. So we've got a pitching change. We'll take a break, and we'll come back with the change right after this.
For real estate services? Then you need Michelle Downing. Michelle combines years of experience and knowledge to get the job done right. Michelle Downing is a founding partner of Partners Trust Real Estate in Pasadena. Whether buying or selling, you need Michelle Downing. She will help you find the residence that is perfect for you. Call Michelle at 626-696-4848. Check her out on the web at thepartnerstrust.com. Scandia Cleaning Service has been cleaning churches, private schools, and offices for over 30 years. And now you can take advantage of their experience, knowledge, and skills and have your facility cleaned by a company that will take a personal interest in both your regular and special cleaning needs. Call Scandia Cleaning Service at 818-388-5546 for a free estimate. Call 818-388-5546. That's Scandia Cleaning Service, where all work is done with care to your satisfaction.
So Nate Burke coming in to pitch for the Nitros. He's 1-1 on the season, with an ERA of 3.64. His victory came against Desert Christian in that 19-2 victory. He's pitched in 18 innings, third most on the club. He has 15 strikeouts, 8 walks. He's allowed 11 runs, but only 9 earned on 21 hits, and he's hit 2 batters. That's what he's done on the season. In league play, he has an ERA of 3.89. He's pitched in 3 2/3 innings. No strikeouts in league play. 5 hits, 3 walks, 4 runs, 2 earned, and a hit batter. So bases loaded. Brian Love at the plate, and the pitch from Burke is taken high, ball 1. 1-0 the count. He last appeared, well, let me double check. Pitch missing outside for ball 2. I know he was in that Arcadia game. He pitched a third of an inning, and he pitched a third of an inning at Pasadena. Got the final out. Ball 3, 3-0 the count. No place to put him. A walk brings home a run. Bases are loaded. Vera at third, Martinez at second, Resendez at first. Pitch over for the token strike to Love, who was taken the entire way. 3-1 the count. Love with 1 RBI on the season, looking for his second. Swings and fouls it back, and the count runs full now, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 4-3 here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Nobody out. Mustangs trying to blow this thing open. Infield drawn in. The pitch swinging. There's a chopper. Back of the pitcher. Jenks has it at short. Comes to the plate, but Wong can't hold on to it. The run scores. Here comes Martinez. He will score. Advancing the third on the play is Resendez as Love goes to second. 2 runs across, and that makes it 6-3. So an error goes to Wong. Had the ball deflect off his glove. 2 runs come across. And you've got nobody out. Runners at second and third. And that brings to the plate Angel Lopez. Hitting to the 6-3 double plays. Last time up, takes the pitch low, ball 1. So 6-3 now the score. Pitch is taken high, ball 2. Still nobody out. 5th inning has always been disastrous for the Nitros. They've now given up 28 runs, the most in the third inning, or in the fifth inning. There's a base hit to center field. That's going to score 2. There comes a throw to the plate, not in time. It gets away from the plate area. So now you've got the runner going to second base, and the wheels come off the wagon here for the Nitros in the fifth inning. So a single brings home 2, and then the throw to the plate allows Lopez to take second base. 4 runs across, and you can now close the books on Kovarik. So 7 runs for Kovarik. A hit and a run against Burke. And Harrison, Coach Harrison, coming down to talk to his batter, Spicer, as the pitch, I believe, was taken for a ball. And we're going to have a pinch runner at second base. Number 29 coming into the contest. Number 29. Yeah, I don't know. There's no 29. I don't know. We'll have to see if that indeed is 29 that went to second base. Doesn't matter. Runner at second, regardless who it is. Pitch over for a strike to Spicer. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. He walked, been hit by a pitch. Has 3 stolen bases and a run scored in this one. 4 runs across in the inning, 8-3. Mustangs on top. Burke steps off, looks towards second base. Yeah, no 29 anywhere on anybody's roster, not even the one they gave me. Pitch to the plate is swung on and fouled off. 1-2 the count. So a walk, a single, a walk, an error, a base hit for the Mustangs here in the fifth inning. Kovarik went 4 innings, did not strike out anyone. Allowed 7 runs, 6 hits, walking 7, did hit a batter. Has at least 5 earned runs, and now Coach Chan going to talk to, because, there's no 29. Some 29 entered the game, and there's no 29 on any roster anywhere. Let's see, number 10 at the plate is Spicer. So he's the correct batter. Number 2. Oh. Looks like Tyon Martin is the runner at second base, number 2. Running for Lopez. Helps if you put the right number on the guy's jersey on the lineup card. Yeah, just an FYI. Swinging his ground ball up the third base line, but foul. Runner from second. That's Martin. Here's the pitch to the plate. Swing and a miss. Chasing one up in the zone, and Spicer strikes out. So the first strikeout of the ball game for the Nitros pitching staff goes to Burke. We've got 1 out in the inning, and that brings Amaris Harrison up. Walked and stole a base his last time up. He's 0 for 2. Grounded out to second. Reached on a 6-2 fielder's choice and was stranded at second back in the 4th inning. Takes a pitch inside, ball 1. He's the 7th batter to come to the plate this inning for the Mustangs. The Nitros have now given up 30 runs in the 5th inning of ball games this year. Pitch runs inside, gets away from the catcher, and the runner will advance to third. So Martin now at third. So another wild pitch or a pass ball will bring home a run. There's a one-hopper to Kataoka at second. Looks the runner back to third. Gets the play out at first. 4-3 on the put-out. And we've got 2 down for David Solis the 8th batter to come to the plate this inning for the Mustangs. 2 for 3, 2 singles, an RBI, stolen base, run scored, and he fouled out Trent at first base his last time up. Curveball catches the inside corner for a strike. Curveball, a two-hopper to third. David has it. Double clutches, fires across the diamond to first in time, and the inning comes to a close. 5-3 on the putout. For the Mustangs, though, they do pick up 4 runs. They do that on 2 hits, 1 Nitro error, and a man left on. We head to the 6th inning. 8-3, Mustangs on top. We're back after this.
The favor and open a checking and savings account for them at Los Angeles Federal Credit Union. Los Angeles Federal Credit Union helps young people make smart financial choices with free financial literacy classes and low-rate loan programs customized for first-time borrowers. Great customer service, financially secure, Los Angeles Federal Credit Union is the smart choice for you and your child's future. Visit them online at www.lafcu.org. Los Angeles Federal Credit Union, your financial source for life. Do you want to be a part of a television studio audience? Audiences Unlimited has been helping people see their favorite sitcoms live since 1982. Hit shows such as Growing Pains, Home Improvement, Friends, Will and Grace, and 2.5 Men. Contact AudienceSunlimited.com to get your chance to visit a working studio lot, be on the set of popular television shows, and see your favorite stars in person. They offer free tickets on their website. They also offer fundraising opportunities for groups of 10 or more. Visit www.AudienceSunlimited.com and get your free TV tickets today. This is a unique Hollywood experience not to be missed.
So we head to the 6th inning with the Nitros now trailing by 5, 8-3, as they lay a colossal egg defensively in that 5th inning, giving up 4 runs. You've got Aldretti, Edom, and Kataoka, 9-1-2 in the lineup. Aldretti, 1 for 2, singled and stole a base his last time up, and then he grounded out to third back in the 2nd inning. Nitros, they've left 8 men on, 6 in scoring position, and the first pitch to Aldretti is taken low, ball 1. Vera out for his 6th inning of work, 6 strikeouts, 2 walks. Pitch taken high, ball 2. He's allowed 3 runs, only 1 earned, 4 hits. Into his windup, and the next pitch is high. 3-0 the count. Nitros in the 6th inning of ball games this year. In case you were wondering, they've only scored 4 runs. Showing bunt, pitch taken for the token strike on a 3-0 count. Moves the count to 3 balls and 1 strike. Vera out for his 6th inning of work. There's ball 4, is the second longest outing for him. And that brings up the leadoff hitter, David Edom. He's 0 for 3, 2 fly ball outs to center, and a fly ball out to right field. Third walk offered up by Vera. So let's see if the Nitros can get some runs back here in the 6th inning, close the gap. Down 8-3 in the 6th inning. The pitch. Swinging, there's a ground ball that gets into left field for a base hit. Extends his hitting streak to 3 games. And perhaps now the Nitros with a 6th inning rally. 5th hit of the ball game for the Nitros. And that brings up Ryan Kataoka. 1 for 2, a single, reached on an error and walked, scored twice. Has runners at first and second. Kataoka, a left-handed batter standing in. Vera up on the mound, has the pitch he wants. Now he comes set and delivers, and the pitch missing low, ball 1. 1-0 the count. Nitros need base runners. They're 3-14-1 on the season, 0-8 in league play. Aldretti with his lead away from second, Edom from first. Corners in. Midland fielders double play depth. Outfield straight away. Swing and a miss by Kataoka. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Vera with a long look in. Now he's ready and deals. There's a chopper back up the middle, taken by the second baseman Solis, who steps on the second base bag for 1, throws the first, not in time. And the force out at second base. Aldretti takes third. U4 on the fielder's choice, retiring the runner at second. That brings up Darian Jenks. He's 1 for 3. Singled, reached on an error, scored, and grounded out to short on the U6 fielder's choice. So first and third, Aldretti at third, Kataoka at first. 1 out in the inning. Nitros down to their final 5 outs. They need to score 5 runs before they get 5 outs. Midland fielders double play depth. Double play gets you out of it. You've got Torres holding the runner on at first. Kataoka taking his lead. There he goes. The pitch. The throw down to second. And Kataoka's thrown out trying to steal. Pitch was taken for a ball. And you've got 2 away. And now a runner at third with 2 outs for Jenks. So the Nitros had something going here in the 6th inning. Ball 1 the count to Jenks. The pitch in there for a strike. Evens count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Muir fan off to our right. Not even realizing there's 2 outs. Just like that. They were biting their nails, and next thing you know, they've got 2 outs. Swinging, there's a fly ball to center and deep. Harrison giving chase. Still going back. Reaches up, makes the one-handed grab, and the inning comes to a close. So what looked to be like a promising inning for the Nitros turns out to be nothing. They had 2 men on with nobody out, and the inning comes to a close with no runs on the board. No runs, a hit, no errors, and a man left on. We go to the bottom of the 6th, 8-3. Mustangs on top. That might have just deflated the Nitros. We'll see if they can come back in the 7th and mount a rally. We're back after this.
Are you looking to rearrange your room? Don't leave it in the hands of your man. Let Interiors by Jada provide you with a design concept that will make your room feel comfortable and be beautifully functional. Interiors by Jada is dedicated to giving you a perfectly designed space any place in your home. Whether it be the living room, kitchen, bedroom, or bath, their focus is to make each space a place of beauty while creating functionality and use. Put your room in the hands of the professionals. Contact Interiors by Jada at 818-481-8992 or check them out on the web at www.interiorsbyjada.com. Tequila's Restaurant in Burbank offers the best authentic Mexican food at great prices, including lunch Monday through Thursday for only $5.99 and dinner buffets for only $7.99. Enjoy a great all-you-can-eat brunch on both Saturdays and Sundays. Go to their website, www.tequilasrestaurant.com, for the latest specials and download coupons for even greater savings. Tequila's Restaurant is located at 4310 West Magnolia Boulevard in Burbank on the corner of Pass Avenue. Call them 818-845-7217. Flowers Talk in Burbank is a nice family-run flower shop with the best prices in town. At Flowers Talk, you will find a wide selection of floral arrangements, or you can select the flowers of your choice in their do-it-yourself section. Stop by Flowers Talk in Burbank and let their expert staff help you create the best flower arrangement. If they don't have it, they will get it for you. Mention Burbank or Burroughs High School and receive 10% off your entire order. Flowers Talk, located at 2460 West Victory Boulevard in Burbank, or on the web at www.flowerstalkburbank.com. Jody Maroney's Sausage Kingdom in Glendale offers their world-famous gourmet of sausage sandwiches, grilled and served on their fresh-baked onion roll. Choose from a variety of delicious sandwiches off their menu, including the hot Italian, bratwurst, Polish, and chicken apple, or perhaps one of Jody Maroney's hot dogs, such as the giant Kobe beef, the Coney Island, or their Chicago style. Jody Maroney's located in the Americana on Brown Boulevard. You can also check them out on the web at jodymaroney.com.
So we head to the bottom of the 6th inning with the Mustangs on top by a score of 8-3. And due up for Muir, you've got Harrison, Vera, and Martinez, 3, 4, and 5 in the lineup. Burke out for his second inning of work of relief of Kovarik, showing bunt. Bunt popped up in the air, and it goes foul. Strike one the count. Harrison walked, stole a base, and scored on a wild pitch back in the first inning. And then he grounded out to first. And popped up to the pitcher on a 1-5 double play to end the 4th inning. Here's the strike one pitch. High and outside, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. The Mustangs with 3 runs in the first, 1 in the second, and 4 in the 5th for their 8. Nitros with 2 in the first and 1 in the third for their 3. Swinging, there's a drive towards left field. Aldretti giving chase toward the line, makes a diving attempt, comes up with it, and he's out. Nice play by Aldretti. That would make premier plays on quick pitch tonight. 1 down. And that brings up Valente Vera. He's walked 3 times, scored twice, and stole a base. With an 8-3 lead, looking to go the complete game. Probably won't be expecting much from him in this at-bat. See if he can get a bonus at-bat out of it. Time now, as Burke was taking too long for Vera's liking. Nitros with 3 runs. They've only scored more than 3 runs in a game 3 times this year. Pitch taken low, ball 1. They scored 4 runs in a loss to Southgate. Scored 5 runs in a victory over Monroe in walk-off fashion. Scored 19 at Desert Christian. And then 7 in a victory at Paramount. Only 3 games where they've scored over 3 runs. They've got 3 here today. They're going to need at least 8 to tie, 9 to get the victory. Nice looking curveball. Over for a strike. Again, coming into today, they've been shut out 3 consecutive games, but they got their run, snapping a 21-inning scoreless streak. The 1-1 pitch swung on, popped up foul territory, first base side, and that's going to go back out of play, sending the fans scrambling. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. So Vera with 3 walks. That'll up your on-base percentage. Swings at the next pitch, fouls it off, first base side. Trent coming over, the first baseman is there to make the catch near the on-deck circle for the Mustangs, and we've got 2 down. 2 up, 2 down, and that brings up Emilio Martinez. And the Nitros have an opportunity for the first time here in this ball game to shut down the Mustangs in order. Martinez could be a tough out, though. He's 2 for 2 with a sac fly, 2 singles, an RBI, a stolen base, and a run scored. We were informed before the game that only 12 players on the part of the Mustangs would probably see playing time. We've seen 11. So they use a small lineup. There's the pitch. Swinging, there's a ground ball towards short. Taken there by Jenks. He's up with it. Throws to first in time, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. So the Mustangs gone in order for the first time here today, but it might be too little, too late. We head to the 7th at do or die time for the Nitros. They're trailing 8-3. We'll see what they can do. We're back after this.
Pepperoni Sausage Kingdom, home of the hot dog. Rocket Fizz offers a wide variety of specialty, retro, and imported sodas, candy, and novelty gifts. Zotz, Pop Rocks, Bazooka Bubblegum, and a whole lot more. Make a special soda gift basket for your favorite Nitro. Beat those back-to-school blues with your favorite candy. Rocket Fizz, located at 138 North Brand Boulevard, is independently owned and operated. Check them out on the web at www.facebook.com/Glendale Rocket Fizz. Rocket Fizz, come be a kid in our store.
Speed Pro Imaging specializes in larger-than-life graphics and can provide you with the highest quality graphic design and print. Services include banners, signs, posters, window displays, vehicle wraps, and a whole lot more. Their mission is to exceed your expectations. Speed Pro Imaging is located at 6106 San Fernando Road in Glendale, or you can check them out on the web at speedprolanorth.com. Speed Pro Imaging is a proud supporter of Nitros Athletics.
So we head to the top of the seventh inning. We've got Emilio Martinez now pitching for the Mustangs, coming in from right field. So that means we got somebody in right field. You see the number out there in right field? That doesn't matter. There's our right fielder. So due up, more importantly, for the Nitros, you've got Leon, Wong, and Trent Lucerian. If anyone should get on, and they're going to need a bunch to get on to get back into this thing, it'd be Titchener. So Emilio Martinez. Let's see if Martinez, we can track down his pitching stats. He's 3-1 on the season with a 1.44 ERA. He's appeared in 12 games. He's started 1. 24 and a third innings pitched. He's allowed 8 runs, 5 earned on 20 hits, striking out 19 and walking 16. Not really a save situation, up by 5. At least not yet. Joel Leon at the plate. 2 for 2, 2 singles and a walk. Takes a pitch outside, ball 1. We're in the 7th, 8-3 Mustangs. So 2 singles, a stolen base, an RBI, and a walk for Leon. Pretty good game, but he needs to get on again. Swinging, and maybe he does. There's a fly ball in the center field that drops in for a base hit. So Leon has a 3-hit ball game. And coming to the plate will be Doe. Andrew Doe.
Now batting, number 4, Andrew Doe.
So Leon goes 3 for 3. 3 singles, a walk, RBI, and a stolen base so far. The first pitch to Doe, he swings and fouls it at the plate. Strike 1 the count. So Wong goes 0 for 3 with an RBI today. See, Doe on the season hitting 125. He has 3 hits, all of them singles. And now we've got Coach Chan coming in from the first base coaching box over to the dugout telling his team something. So Leon at first, Doe at the plate. Again, a 125 hitter overall. 125 hitter in league play. He last appeared in the game at Pasadena. Went 0 for 2. Takes the next pitch over for a strike. So down in the count now is Doe, 0-2. Runner at first is Leon in the 7th, 8-3. Mustangs on top. Leon with his lead away from first, being held on by Torres. Martinez working from the stretch, delivers, and the pitch swinging. There's a fly ball towards left field. Spicer there, back a couple steps to make the catch, and we've got one down. And that will bring up Trent Lucerian. He's 1 for 3. Singled and stole a base his last time up in the 5th inning. Struck out in the 3rd and reached on an error back in the 1st inning. Nine men left on for the Nitros, 6 in scoring position. They've got a runner at first with 1 out, and the pitch to Trent taken low, ball 1. Double play ends it. Due up next on deck, Mike Titchener. Leon with his lead away from first. Here's the pitch to the plate. Swinging, popped up, shallow center field. The center fielder Harrison coming in. Calling everybody off is there to make the catch. We've got 2 outs. So Doe flies out to left. Trent flies out to center. Does that mean Titchener flies out to right? 7, 8, 9. and that brings up Nate Rangel.
Back for the Nitros, number 22.
So Rangel taking over for Titchener. Titchener went 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. So Rangel, the final out, trying to extend this game. Takes a pitch at the letters for a strike, 0-1 the count. Rangel on the season hitting at .190. Has 4 hits, all of them singles. He's walked twice, on-base percentage of .261. Swings, there's a chopper towards short. This could do it. Harrison has it. Throws to first in time, and that's the ball game. 6-3 on the putout. No runs, a hit, no errors, and a man left on. The final score. Muir gets the victory, 8-3.